built a reputation for delivering powerful and engaging visual content. And sincerely, personally, I've worked with him and I'm not trying to hide him because the truth is he is really good. Yes. He is also the founder of BC18 and its Pro Studio platform. And he is taking his time to dedicating most of his talent and experience in rising and raising the next generation of creators. Please join me as I welcome Mr. Wonder to take the mic from me. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Shola. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Please, can we just unmute for some minutes to just so that we can be able to just greet ourselves and just welcome ourselves to this platform. I want to say a very big thank to everybody that joined. Sorry, I think some people will be asking me my video is not coming up. Yes, we are trying to put some things up, so that is why. Yeah, I think I'm on now. So good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to officially welcome everybody to this Media Hangout 2026, the online version. And I think the first version was so wonderful, and it was a great one. And I want to also celebrate everybody that is here again today, and I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. And I believe every one of us will be blessed today because we have a lot to learn from today. And most of our guests here today, they are fully loaded to join us. So quickly, I want to welcome everybody to this media hangout. It is what a great experience for us to come together to learn and to achieve one or two things from each of from our guests today. The online version is to just prepare for the physical aspect of this media hangout. And I want to say, please and please take your time, put something down. Don't just waste this moment. Try to learn one or two things. If it is just a minute, just put something down and learn from our guests. I believe they are fully loaded and they are ready for us today. So I want to say thank you so much for joining today, and God bless you. Thank you so much, Shola.
Thank you, Mr. Wonder, for that introduction. Can everyone hear me, please? Can everyone hear me?
We are with you.
Yes, sure. I can hear you.
Oh, I wanted to know that. Okay, so moving forward, I want to introduce the moderator with myself. As I said earlier on, we do not know each other in person, but meeting you all online is a blessing, and I would introduce myself.
I'm the director of this program, and I am Liz Destiny by the name of passionate presenter, storyteller, and a creative communicator, dedicating myself to inspiring and connecting with my audience. That is who I am, and I am pleased to be here today to be in the program. Can we all hear me, please?
Thank you so much. Yes, we can hear you. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. So right now, we don't have to waste too much of our time because we want to actually be on time because our guests are all important, and I'm so sure they have so much to tell us. So right now, I will go into introduce my guest. Firstly, I have Mr. Adeniran Adibambo, popularly known as Sitcom Creation. He is a creative technologist and AI-driven media strategist with over 8 years of experience working with global brands and building innovation. We also, and he is, this thing, I'm so excited because I can't wait to hear him speak. Yes, because he will be speaking on artificial intelligence, I did.
Shola, what is going on? Your
Oh,
network is not
so
okay.
sorry. I think that there were interesting. Wait, hold on. Everybody,
We are with you.
hello.
We can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, yes, we can.
Hello. Hello.
We can hear you, ma'am. We can hear you.
Okay, okay. So sorry. The network seems a bit bad for my own end.
Okay, quick one. I think Solar Network is not that okay. So I want to welcome everybody once again, and like I said earlier before, and as Solar was trying to introduce one of our guests, uh, is a friend of mine. Let me just
Can
do.
you repeat your name, please?
Are you good now? Is your network okay now? Okay. Adeniran Adebambo is a friend of mine, and I think we met on the field, and since then till now we have been doing fine, and by God grace, I the first
Can you
edition
hear me?
we are with you. Are you okay now? Is your network good now? Okay, and we've been so being friend, and we have been doing things together. Most of the times, if I just call, I say, Oga, Alpha, help me to do this thing. No, Alpha. You just feel like, okay, boss, no Allah. So we've been friends
Okay.
together, and
Can you hear me right now?
Shala, your network is not stable. Please, can you try, and maybe you should try to check your location. So, and we've been together for a while now. So today, I believe we are going to learn a lot from him. Like I said, he's also my boss too. Sincerely, he's also my boss, because anyone that you be able to learn one of two things from, you should, that person is your boss. So it's also my boss, and I always cherish and always love being around people like that. And the next person is Mrs. Adeniji Adeshewa. Adeniji Adeshewa. How should I start, safe? Shala, are you okay now? Are you good now?
I'm back, I'm back. Yes, I'm back, I'm good.
Oh yeah, you can
Can you
continue.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. So you can continue with the guest now.
Okay, so sorry for the network is bad at my end. So our next speaker, I don't know how to say it, but I think something I don't know everyone, but I'm so excited because the information I have gotten about our speakers is actually amazing. And the next person I would want to introduce is Mr. Adeni Adeyemi. He's a US-based media director and a renowned cinematographer known for excellence in event coverage and content production. A true magic producer. Yes, it brings ideas to life. You're welcome, sir, if you're here. And next, there's just this saying. I'm not trying to be biased, but I'm trying to really say the way things said. That behind a successful man, there is always a woman. Well, even behind a successful woman, there is always a woman. If you feel I am right, okay. This next speaker is actually a woman, and I am amazed with the years she's been in media, and I know she has so much that she would dish out to us. and she's no other than Mrs. Adokasa, journalist and viewers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like someone dishing out 12 years of experience to us today is no joke. She's known for shaping impactful conversations across radio and television. So you can understand where I'm coming from, right? You're welcome, ma'am. We're so glad to have you on the program today. And finally, we have Mr. Miracle Adebayo, and he's popularly known as M25 Production. He is a live production specialist and cinematographer known for delivering seamless education for highly level of media productions. And I know that he has so much for us today too. You're welcome to the program, sir. Can we all hear? Can we?
Yeah, we have it too.
Are we there?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the guests that we will be having. We are so blessed having them here today. You're all welcome to this season of Media Hangout. All my speakers, you're welcome.
Thank you so much, Shola, for that introduction. Shola, we are with you. Okay, I don't know. Shola, is your network okay? It's like we are having a break. Maybe you should try and check your network. Please try to get a good network, because I want us to really enjoy this program, because a lot of people is in here, and I want us to really enjoy it. So please try to help us to balance the network. Thank you so much. To start with today, I sincerely want to celebrate everybody, and I want to give us some minutes to just quickly do a crap introduction of ourselves. Apart from being introduced our guest, I want us to quickly introduce ourselves. Like, my name is Oluwasegun Abraham. I am the creative director at Beast TV. So please just unmute your mic and introduce yourself while we move on. Please, we are doing that for just some seconds. Please, can you just unmute your mic and introduce yourself?
The speakers are allowed to?
No, the speakers are not allowed to, because we've done that already. So let me start from Mrs. Ola Omolaide Lashebe. Please, can you just introduce yourself, ma?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, ma.
My name is Lashebe Omolade Mary. I'm a content creator and I'm a speaker. I'm glad to witness this media hangout for this year. Thank you very much for putting this together.
Thank you so much, ma. So, another question. Mr. Ayodele Akinloto, please, can you introduce yourself? Okay, I think we should just start the program properly. People are not responding. Maybe we are busy. Yeah. By God's grace, as we know that today is fully loaded and we are ready to learn. So, Shola, are you back? Shola, are you back? Okay. The first person that will be coming up today, because I want us to quickly start what we are here for. So the first person that will be coming up now is no other person than my own head of radio, the head of station. We do call them head of station, and she's also an OMP, a wonderful woman, and she's married though. She's not single. She's married. She's a journalist to the core, a wonderful woman. Please, can you just join me to welcome my one and only Mrs. Adeshewa Adeniji Rest as you take the mic, ma. Let's put our hands together.
All this honor. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma.
It's my pleasure. Can we hear me? Can you all help me? Thank you for okay, I can see reactions. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. All right. I know you can hear me now. Okay. First off, I want to thank God because it is by His mercies that we are all here today. I want to thank God for the privilege. I want to thank God for the organizers of this program. I want to thank God for the life of Mr. Wonder. He's indeed a wonder. So, blessed be the name of the Lord. All glory to God at first. And I return all the glory to God. Thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you for the honor. But then I return all glory to God. Okay, moving on. I want to say thank you to Mr. Wonder. I mean, I say this contact as Shegsy. Shegsy. So I know majority of us all here, we can know him or identify him as Shegsy. And then Mr. Wonder, you're actually a wonder. There's one thing I've noticed about you in the short time that we've made is the dedication and passion. It is visible, like someone can just see it. If dedication were a thing that you can see with your optical eyes, you can just pick it from your body. Like the dedication and the passion is so evident. Everybody that has come across with you can attest to that you're passionate about this and that. It is your call, it is your calling, no doubt. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. All right, thank you to the moderator, Ms. Elizabeth Olushola. I know that network is quite dealing with you there, but I hope you are back with us very soon. Thank you so much for the warm welcome, for making us comfortable. Yeah, all right. I would have loved to greet everybody, but I don't know why. Mr. Wonder asked us all to introduce ourselves, and people are not meeting their mics. Only Mrs. Adekpage, is that Adekpage Adebampo? Okay, Mrs. Omolade Lashebeya. I don't know why. Probably we are at places we cannot meet our mics. That's fine. So let's move on to the business of the day. I hope you can all hear me. If at any time there's a glitch, you cannot hear me, please let me know. All right. My name is Adeshewa Rest. Well, on the flyer, you will see Adeshewa Adeniji Rest. And this is how we start this afternoon. This media hangout, the theme for this particular one is Beyond the Lanes, Media, Innovation, and Artificial Intelligence. And if we are not going to lie, those are the basics. If everyone is here, beyond the lanes, that means you're a cinematographer, you're a photographer, you're a content creator, you deal with lens. You get like, lens is your, what's it called now? Identity. The media, of course, whether mass media, whether social media, whether whatever media, you are sharing media, that's why you are here. Innovation, creativity. I heard Mr. Wanda introduced himself as the creative director. And if you're on this platform right now, I want you to celebrate yourself. Please let me say reactions of clap. Everybody should just clap for themselves because it's not easy to be a creative. Please I just want to see the reaction of clap. Just clap for yourself because innovation. That means you are creative. You are creative. Whether you are the creative director of your media house, whether you are you are a content creator. I doff my cap for you. It's not easy. That means you are talented. You are smart. And then the future of media, artificial intelligence. Of course, by now, everyone on this Zoom call would have known what AI is. If not, most of us have done a background check history of how did they come to invent this thing called AI? What do they mean? And the intentions of the innovators, is it right? Or is this CCCs? Because I've seen some people say, don't use AI, oh, AI is the CCCs that the Bible has been prophesied. You know how people can be it as well. So, some of us has done the background check, and then artificial intelligence is the future, no doubt. So we are here. The topic that has been given to me is the media landscape today. Knowing very well that I'm into media, and just as you have heard in my what's it called? I say my blog right now. My profile. Yes, can you mute your mic? Whoever that is, please can you mute your mic? Thank you. Thank you. Probably a new person joining. Let's mute that mic. All right. So where I left was that on the flyer you saw Adeshewa Adeniji Rest. This afternoon I said I'm Adeshewa Rest. Actually, when Mr. Wonder contacted me, I was asking for my profile for my what name should I put, madam? I said it depends. So do you want official name or do you want my marital name? Which one? And this is where I will begin my talk this afternoon. You see that Adeshewa Adeniji Adeshewa is my name. That's my first name. That's what people know me with. Adeniji is my surname. That's my father's name. Rest is my husband's name. If you're familiar with media, I wish Miss Elizabeth is here right now. If you're familiar with media, what we do in media, particularly in broadcasting, is that your name comes first before your surname. This is your identity. You are the creative here. So we want to know you first before you know where you hail from. That's it from media. But we've seen so many people, particularly women, in this time and age, immediately after they get married, or they just switch. Okay, now I'm not Adeshewa Adeniji, I'm not Adeshewa Rest. Without considering the platform they have been building. I know the role of whoever you married is so important in this, but then did you have discussion with it? I've seen so many women that we started almost together, probably Osun State, Lagos State, wherever. At one point in time, we all started getting married. And I saw them change their names. They even went to the extent of changing their names on social media platforms and all of that. And people will not come in. Hello, ma. Please, we cannot hear Mrs. Articulate again or here. She no more here. She's a newscaster. I'm not saying yes, that's an email. That's why we started that the media landscape today. So the kids are in the media line, or you're a woman. I love rooting for females. You know, I'm a female advocate. You should know things that it's coming for you. You should know things that you are going through right now, and you should learn how to take your stand in this world. So with that, let's move on. Just as I said, my name is Adeshewa Rest, and I represent A3 Media Concept. A quick recap: I'm a professional jingle producer, a voiceover artist, a radio and TV broadcaster, and it's truly an honor to be here as a guest speaker. Thank you to the nicest one more time for the opportunity. So please, Mr. Wonder, let me know my time, probably my DM. Let me just know my time. So I'll not take our time, but I am serious. You're going to enjoy this time. Now let me start with this quick question. How many of you checked your phone within the last 10 minutes? I know that since this Zoom call has been placed, it's been over 10 minutes. I start to be corrected, but I know it's been over 10 minutes. How many of us here has minimized our screen and went to check on our message, whether TikTok message, whether WhatsApp message, whether Facebook? Thank you, Mr. Adepeji. All right, I want more responses. Mr. Adepeji said yes, I did. Thank you. All right. I mean, okay, I want to see how many of you has like, oh yeah, let me minimize this Zoom call. I'm okay hearing what they are saying. Let me go and check my WhatsApp message. Or Facebook dropped a notification for you, or TikTok dropped a notification for you. Just quickly went to check. Now, you see that thing that you did right there is the media landscape. You had call. Can you see?
hardcore. That's right. There is the media landscape that I want to talk about. My script is here with me. In case you see me looking like this, I'm just preparing to my script so that I'll be talking out of line. So, and I want you to know that before this session ends, most of us here will receive at least one notification. So I'm talking to people that have not checked their phone in the last 10 minutes. You know, they are serious, creative minds here. They are busy on this Zoom call. They've not checked their notifications. But before you end this meeting today, this Hangout today, you are going to receive at least one notification. And that is how powerful and how present media has become in our daily lives. Do you know that there was a time when people waited for the news? Do you know there was a time? I need reactions. This is going to be interactive. There was a time when people waited for the news. I mean, we all agree with our parents that we sit down by 8:45, 8:50, waiting for NTA news by 9 p.m. Everybody must have been seated as at that time. We are waiting for news. People will wake up as early as 5:30 so that they will not miss ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí or ìròyìn ìdájí on radio by 6 a.m. But do you know what is going on right now? Today, in this age, the news is waiting for us. So the media landscape today is fast. It is digital. It is personalized. And it is highly interactive. The media landscape today is no longer controlled by a few institutions, which in the case you don't know. And it is now shaped by anyone with a smartphone, anyone with data, and anyone with a voice. So the media landscape today is not what it used to be. You used to know few years back. The media landscape today has been shaped with anyone with a smartphone, anyone with a data, and anyone with a voice. Haven't you come online before and went through comment section that particular post and people will say, in this Nigeria, just have data. Once you have data, everything, you are fine, you are good to go. I have also done that. I've even commented that before that. I thank God I have data to do. I would have missed all these beautiful contents on TikTok. But let me say this important thing, and it is very important to note that in today's media space, attention is the new currency. That's your writing material. Please write that down. Attention is the new currency in today's media space. Do not forget, I'm talking based on the topic that was given to me, the media landscape today. And I'm a media personality, OEP. I'm going to talk about the media generally. In today's media space, though, attention is the new currency. Please note that down. Attention is the new currency. Have you ever posted a content on your page and you just left it there for 24 hours? You did not bother to check the comment section. You didn't bother to check the reactions. You didn't bother to check whoever shared the post. Is that possible? It is not possible. And when you go back to go and check the post that you uploaded on your socials and it's not doing well, you are not fine. Most especially if that content is a bank. Yeah, who was a bank? Imagine you took your time for 3 hours to edit a 45 seconds video. You went ahead to search for a caption, or you just put a caption and you uploaded it on your socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, whatever you use. You uploaded it on your social. And in 5, 6, 7 hours, you are seeing 2 likes. You are seeing 5 comments, 3 comments, and the 3 comments are emojis. Nobody connected with whatever you uploaded. You are pained. Because it is only you that know the effort you have put in place to put up with us post. It a pain person, most especially when you even post. God bless you, ma. Madam Adepeju. It hurts. It hurts. I had edited video for 2 days, a vlog. I had an engagement. Okay, I hosted a bride's bridal shower. I did the Alaga Idura and Ijoko for the traditional wedding. I hosted as the MC for the white wedding. So it was 3 days event actually. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I did a lot of videos. By Sunday, I was compiling the videos, and Monday, I edited the and all that. But they were lengthy job, probably 2 minutes. I did background, I did subtitles. After subtitles, I did what else did I do? After subtitles, I what do we put? What would we put on this stuff? Go. Voiceover, thank you. I did voiceover. And at the end of the day, it did not hit. People did not comment. I just saw likes. People that will comment and say, beautiful. I love your outfit. Amazing. I was like, after 5 days, that thing hurts. Also bad. So attention is what we need today in the media landscape. Now, let me continue. I wrote it here that not too long ago, only trained professionals could speak to thousands. Not too long ago, only trained photographers can attend an event. Not long ago, only trained professionals, trained caterers, trained cooks, chefs can cook in a party. Look at it today. Anybody can speak. Anybody can upload content. Anybody can become a photographer. People are even beginning to compare phone photography, which is beautiful. If you have a very good gadget, if your phone is nice, you have a very sharp camera, and you are good at angles. Have you seen Mr. Wonder work before? We were at Mrs. Kendi Ashadu's concert just 3 weeks ago. There was a scenario. I don't know whether Mr. Wonder can remember, but I caught it. Mrs. Kendi Ashadu was the convener of the party, Season of Gladness 2.0. I was on the red carpet as well. So she was coming in. It was a grand entry into the hall, and that's spectacular. Everybody did DJ, standing ovation, and all of that. I think the person that Mr. Wonder placed in charge of shooting our entrance, because the program is being streamed live, I want to believe that the person is capable. I know Mr. Wonder cannot work with people that are not capable. The person is capable, but he was supervising whatever they were doing. But I guess it was not okay with the angle. The man was carrying this. I forgot the name of the guy. The camera. Mr. Wonder within 2-3 seconds, take overnight. Mr. Wonder snatched the camera from him, and then he was doing his thing. I saw that, and I caught that. I know that the person doing it before, fantastic photographer or videographer, but he wanted something. Probably a visual was playing in his head, like, I should pick this entrance from my shoe, or I should pick this entrance from my head. So he collected the camera himself. He was doing all these things. He was doing his thing. Now, imagine people comparing that professionalism to somebody that will just pick up phone and just be doing like this. I know they are creatives, but we are going somewhere because we are all professionals here. So the media landscape today, OT fast. Only trained professionals could speak to thousands before. When someone is not giving what is your vision, exactly, Sam, it's time you go. Exactly, you have something in your mind, you are the creative director, and then people are not giving you what you want. You step up your game. As the owner of the vision, when you only go,
exactly.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So nowadays, professionals are not really being recognized any longer. Or we cannot even go extinct. See, go and forget it. If you're having the fear that AI will push us all aside or will replace our job, not us. Never. I never thought a program like this would come up. When I made a post on my Facebook about 2 or 3 months ago, I wrote that post that voiceover artists, are you scared that AI is going to replace you very soon? I said yes, even though AI is moving at a fast pace and all of that, but it is not going to replace us. We are the one. AI is our tool. Is a tool for professionals to make use of. AI is not going to replace us. Yes, it will easing our work. It will easing our burden. It will shorten the time that we might get things ready, but it's not going to replace us. So nowadays, today, a teenager with a phone can influence millions. It's a good example. For example, Pella. Look at what Pella is doing. And most of the time, we tell you, I'm not even comedian, I'm a streamer, I'm a live streamer. I could tell you with all confidence that Pella is one of the people that made a lot of people know what being called a streamer is. Before, if you say somebody is a streamer, they're like, streamer, stream, stream. But now people are beginning to know, oh, I want to become a streamer. And we've seen thousands of people becoming a streamer as well. So today, a teenager with a phone can influence millions. And we have seen a major shift now, coming back to my field, from traditional media to digital dominance. We have seen it. All right, I have a few minutes left. I'm just playing the background so that we will know that whatever other people are trying to say this afternoon, you have to take it serious. From my own feed, we have a major shift from traditional media to digital dominance now. Radio, television, and newspapers still exist, but digital platforms now lead the conversation. Now people will tell you that who is listening to radio? I can search for Tribune and channels news online, and I will know what is going on. Yes, but does that mean that people are still not listening to radio? No. Do you know so many people that are the grassroots that do not have access to social media, that do not have access to internet to know what is going on blogs? So they still come back to us. And that brings us to one of the biggest challenges in today's media space, the balance between speed and accuracy. The concept of speed and accuracy is what will solve the media landscape today. As information spreads within seconds, misinformation also spreads just as fast. And then in today's media landscape, being first is easy, but being right is harder. You can be the first person to do something while you doing it right. Another person might come behind you and within speed, or they might take over. That means that person is doing something right. So because you are the innovator, because you are the first to do a thing, does not mean that other people will not come and sweep you off your feet. Now, here's something many people do not fully realize. What if I told you that what you see online is exactly what others are seeing? So your field, your timeline is personalized to you, and your content is curated. I've told so many people many times that find your niche. Or is it niche? I don't know, niche, whatever. Find it. Radio stations now run Facebook, of course. The radio station that I'm the head of, it's an online radio. Facebook Live. So as they are feeding people at the grassroots, as they are feeding the grandmas in the village names, what is going on, what the government is saying, people are also hearing it on Facebook Live. Can you see the innovation and what things are doing? Now let's talk about the artificial intelligence part. AI is shaping the media space in ways we cannot ignore. See, from content creation to voice generation to video editing and audience targeting. As someone that is deeply involved in media production and voiceover, you see, I have seen how a single voice, a single message can completely change how a brand is perceived. I've seen brands that stopped, that were like, we might not need your service any longer. AI, we now have AI. And I said, oh, okay. And they did it for months. I even comment on their posts. They run Facebook ads and Instagram ads. One voice. They use one voice to promote a product that works for headache. One voice to promote a product that works for stomachache. One voice to promote a product that works for ulcer. One voice to promote a product that works for diabetes. And it's cool. It's not converting. Because once people hear the voice at first, you know how network glitches. Sometimes you want to watch a video and the audio comes first, not the video. And they hear one voice, when you just go, this one is AI. It's not true. I think after about 4 or 5 months there, they have to call me back. Because the originality is in us. I know I can switch my voice to advertise a product for ulcer, for an ulcer patient. I know I can switch my voice to advertise for somebody with diabetes. I mean, you are running adverts for manpower or man kidney composter for men from 40 years upward. And you are using AI voice over of someone in his 20s. It is not going to convert. Find a 40-year-old plus man that will do that for you. So, as someone that is deeply involved in this media space, I've seen how a single voice over a single message can completely change how your brand is perceived. And now, with the AI content creation, have you seen some movies that they are being made with AI now? The same story, the same look, but we are still glued to it. Today, I've watched like 56 episodes of one lost princess in the bush that the shark came to rescue with werewolf and power. Same story, same, but we are going to watch it because AI created it. Oh, looks so new. We are not used to those faces. I want to see whatever the story will be. Now, the challenge that I'm going to leave us with, as I am rounding up, is that stay in original to your craft. Do not neglect or underemphasize the power of AI, but be careful with the usage. If you want to enroll for AI classes, please do so. Yes, if you have people that are training on AI, do so. You have to learn how to effect AI into your business so that it will not take you off your feet, so that you will not become irrelevant. Now, another powerful shift in the media landscape is that the audience is no longer passive. People don't just watch, they respond. People don't just listen, they influence. Nowadays, when you see an elderly person doing nonsense on the socials, people just watch, passive watcher. They just watch and ease. Oh God, but then the woman you, and then they just go. But now people will respond. Say you disgracing your family online. A fool at 50. A fool at people are going to respond. Whether true, you are good to go. You can create. You are good to go. You can create. You can connect and influence without stepping into traditional media house. Just do your thing. And I hope all of us here, we are content creators, we are creative minds, we are media personalities. I hope we have all studied our algorithm. You must study it. What time can I post on Facebook that will blow? If you see me post on Facebook and I went to check and I go over my insights and my overall analytics, if I see 15,000 views and I see at least 100 comments and all of that, I have studied that time. Probably I posted 8:15 p.m. If you see my post on Facebook, if it is not cool, so it is what I want people to engage. Usually between 7:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. People are relaxed. They are back from work. They are already eating, and they are scrolling through Facebooks. And I hope you know that each socials has its own target audience. TikTok has age range of people that you can target your content with. Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. If time permits, we'll go there. If it does not, in subsequent time, we are going to share a lot of knowledge. Mr. Sheikh, please, how many minutes do I have left? I see all the duration. Please just drop the minutes that I have left in my DM, so I'll round off quickly. So, can we all hear me? Please react to it. Let me have a reaction. I've been talking since. I want to know whether we are all here. Please,
we are with you. We are enjoying it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm seeing reactions. Thank you, ma. I'm seeing reactions. Thank you so much. So now, beyond the challenges are incredible opportunities, rather. There are a lot of challenges. Things are going on. I know. Data. I hope all of us that we are into media will come out one day and go and protest against all these our telecommunications. Because I will see what data is showing us. Data is showing us shaking. Now, I know that none of us are going to at least use about 3 gig for this meeting. And it depends on the kind of phone that you use. You know, some phones are even more data consuming. So these are the things that we are going to look into. Imagine we have writers here. We have incredible story writers, or let me just put it, writers. And for 2 weeks back to back, every writers are posting on the socials. Telecommunications, why should be transparent? Why should we kiniko on data? And all other creative minds are reposting. A content creator repost, a skit maker repost, a broadcaster repost, actor repost. People are reposting. With that, they will listen to us now. That is also the power of media. Now let me continue. Today you can build a global presence right from your phone. You can create with people, you can connect with people without stepping into a traditional media space. Do you know what traditional media space means? You don't have a studio set up yet for what you want to do. You don't have money to rent a content house. Find a nice background. I'm presently in the office. If you can see very well, you know there's something in the background, but I faded it out. Well, if you're having this kind of meeting tomorrow again, I might still use the same background, and this time I will not fade it out, and it will look new to you. Once you have a phone that uses data and you are ready, you will blow and you will be seen. Another thing is that visibility is no longer about access, it is about strategy. If you can write that down, that my visibility is no longer about access, it is about strategy. What strategy are you putting in place? Now, see, I bless God for everyone on this platform. Do you know how long Mr. Wonder has been uploading these things? Do you know how many numbers of people that are supposed to be on this program? We that we are here, I'm okay. Even with just 4 people, we are fine. But I'm just saying, People want to be seen. People want to connect, but they will not come out of their shell. Now you are a media person, and you saw this graphic, so to swipe up, and you spent another 1 gig watching a lady twerking bomb on TikTok. That person is not serious. So if you now see a media personnel, a content creator, a photographer, a videographer, being consistent, and now he's gaining visibility and all of that, you are getting angry. Visibility is no longer about access, it is about strategy. What strategy are you putting in place to be seen? Are you connecting with people offline too as well? I learned something about TikTok, that if you want to post on TikTok, don't just come on TikTok, click on your plus sign, post your content, and then leave. Don't do that. It's not going to convert. Just watch few videos. Watch about 7 or 8 videos. Out of the 7 and 8 videos that you watch on TikTok, please, as you are coming, thank you, you're welcome, meet your mic. As you have watched 7 or 8 videos on TikTok, engage in at least 4 or 3 of the 8 videos that you have watched on TikTok. These socials are programmed. Or do you think Facebook has 5 million people that are attending to our posts? No. Robots, machines are working for our posts. These things have been programmed. They have programmed the distribution of your content. Sometimes when I make original content with no copyright song, with nothing, with a very clean quality, Facebook will tell me that you have been posting high quality content these days. We are now recommending your content to more people. It is not somebody that came behind the computer to type that thing. No. These things have been programmed. So you have to learn how to go about this thing. Before you post that your content, or you want to showcase whatever picture you have snapped as a videographer and content creator, engage in about 3 videos on TikTok. Just like, or drop emoji, or say well done, and then post your own content. TikTok will distribute it. TikTok will not see you as a robot. TikTok will see you as somebody that loves this app and distribute your videos. Even though you do not really have much content response because people do not know you. Trust me, people are saying it. And make sure you check your analytics every time you post your content.
Okay.
Now, to round it, as I begin to round up, I've started multi-round up already. I want to leave you with this thought that the next time you pick up your phone to scroll, remember you are not just consuming media. Media is also shaping you. This is Media Hangout. Every one of us here, we are into media. Who are the people that you follow on your socials? You are a broadcaster, but everybody on your socials are dancers. Only you follow Purple Speech. Only you engage in Nigeria's grand comment. Only you, Lukoros. Only you, GBB dancers. Only you, but you are a broadcaster. You do not have at least 5 veteran broadcasters on your timeline that to suggest their content for you, and you grow. You want to become a public speaker. You want to anchor events. You want to master ceremonies. You want to become a red carpet host or videographers. You do not follow a Siaga. You do not follow all these people that are into. Why? You are not just consuming media. Media is also shaping you. We are not saying you are going to copy them, but it is going to shape you. You will see new things. You will see new gadgets that you are supposed to buy. All these people that are doing tech content, I don't joke with them. They recommend phones, they recommend laptops, they recommend sites. Videographer, all you know is CapCut and InShot, and there are so many other websites. Follow these people on socials. You will know this will aid your work. Media is also shaping you. The media landscape today, finally, I want to leave you with this point that the media landscape today is not just evolving, no. It is expanding beyond limits. It is expanding beyond the lens. It is expanding beyond the screen and beyond what we once imagined. Now, do you see that like that? Okay, it comprises all of us on this platform right now. Beyond the lens, for videographers that are here, cinematographers that are here, media people that are here, beyond the screen, for actors, for presenters, and beyond what we once imagined, for writers. And the question is not whether media will continue to change, because media evolves. The real question is, Are we ready to evolve with it? Media is evolving and we keep evolving. Are we ready as creative minds to evolve with it? Because in today's world, those who understand media shape the future. So I'm putting it out to you this afternoon. Please understand what you do to the brim, because the future of these things belong to us. In today's world, those who understand media shape the future. Thank you so much for the wonderful time. I hope we have been blessed so far. If you have questions, thank you so much. If you have questions, please forward it to Mr. Wonder, or I don't know if I think
Please, can we put hands together to appreciate? Thank you so much. Can we just put hands together to appreciate Mrs. Adeniji Adeshewa Rest? Before I hand over to Shola, on YouTube, somebody said on YouTube, AI need women to work. You just need to learn to communicate with it for results. Somebody sent that on YouTube. So as we are here on Zoom, we also have audience on YouTube. So that is a feedback from YouTube. So please, I'm begging us, we are here to learn. So please, we are here to learn. I think we are gaining one or two things. So Shola, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Ma. In fact, personally, I learned so much. Thank you for this insightful contribution. Personally, they have one, and I'm so sure everyone. Before we bring in our next guest, I know we have questions for her, and I don't know how convenient it's going to be if we actually can indicate by mentioning how many of us have questions. Can we please indicate in the chat how many of us have?
Please, can we go to? We can have our question. I will try to collate the questions together. Please, let's go to the next so that we can do the stuff together. Are you with me?
So we take a number and then tell.
Shola, we are not enjoying you very well. Your network is breaking. We are not enjoying you very well.
So she can. So I would. Next step is me from you. Mr. Miracle, are you there?
Okay, Shola, are you there? Okay, quick one. Let me introduce our next guest because I want us to get the ratings now before we move into question and answer. I want us to get the real stuff because, sincerely speaking, I love that flow from Mrs. Adeshewa. So I don't want that flow to just go like that, so that we'll just come back and deal with question and answer together. So to come next now is Mr. Let me. Shola, are you there? Shola, I think you need to check your network. The next person I'm bringing up is Mr. Miracle Adebayo.
Oh, sorry, the net is so bad for my end. Can we hear you?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, the network is really dealing with me down here. Yeah, so it's okay. So let's get Mr. Miracle Adebayo, and I'm so sure he has so much for us today, and we are ready to learn from you, sir. You have the mic now.
Okay, Mr. Miracle Adebayo is our next guest.
you have the mic down.
Mr. Miracle, unmute your mic.
Thank you very much. Okay, can anybody hear me now?
Yeah, you just need to put it up a little bit. Your audio.
Is the mic loud enough?
Yes, we are with you now.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I wish I could stand on the existing protocol, but I think I have to thank this TV, Mr. Shegun. Thank you very much. As everyone can see, I'm the youngest here, and it's just great that family. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you calling me or reaching out to me to come speak. In honesty, up until yesterday, I was still scrambling, and I could remember I was like, sir, what aspect did you want me to talk about this? But and as well to all other speakers, thank you very much for coming here to come and enlighten us. Mrs. Adeshawa, thank you very much for that beautiful enlightenment that you just gave. And my note is here. I was actually writing, and I actually picked some things that are really key. See those things that you talked about, time for coding. I'm actually noting them down because I too, as much as possible, I love posting, and I would want my post to have engagement as we all want it to be. So today I'll be talking about understanding beyond the lens, and I want to talk from the lens of a live production. So for anyone that doesn't know, I'm into live productions, live streaming, event live stream, music concert live stream. Mr. Shegun also is into this aspect of media. So because media is so wide, when we say we are a media person, we should niche down, just like Ms. Adeshawa is an OAP and also an event host. So please, I would want every one of us that are listening currently to kindly put in the chat box what their niche is, because this is going to help me and it's going to help us know when I'm trying to explain it. I won't just focus more on live streamers and live production guys. So if you're a photographer,
just do general. Just go generally.
Yes.
Just do generally.
Okay. Thank you very much. So these things, how can we make use of them? These things, how can we make use of them? Thank God she mentioned about us. Thank God she mentioned about us. If having the opportunity to learn AI, maybe attend classes. If having the opportunity to learn AI, maybe attend classes. How about how to use them? What are the preparation behind the scene? Now, me personally, as a live production professional, and maybe probably a photographer working alongside with me and other videographers, and there are things we need to put down. Just like she had said, AI is not coming for your job if you know how to harness the power of AI. I will say that again. AI is not coming for your job if you know how to harness the power of AI. AI is here to support you. AI is not as smart as you are. AI cannot do that deep thinking just like you can do. AI does not have emotions. AI cannot read rooms. AI can only do what you have asked it to do. So I will just go straight into no. So I will talk off point as well. So now, what is the state of mind? What is the mindset of a live production? What is the mindset of a photographer when they are going for an event? Now, I have some few questions or what we need to do, our thinking. Now, we have the pre-production layer, we have the execution layer, and we have the impact layer. Now, the pre-production is before, the execution is during, and what the impact is now beyond, what people see after we are gone, after the event, after that photo shoot, after that video, after content. What are we leaving in their mind? That is what it is beyond. Now, before the preparation layer,
Please, are we together?
Yes, so I think he has a network glitch.
Oh. Shala, are you there? Shala, are you there? Okay. Quick one. I'm getting some feedback on YouTube, but before we move to that, I don't know. Maybe when Miracle is back, and I believe we'll bring him up again. So, but now I think people are complaining about network. I don't know. Is it from my end? Okay, are you back now, sir?
oh, thank you, I'm back. Hey, my God. Okay, thank you very much. I think I'm back now.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the network tricked me off. So thank you very much. So I was talking about the preparation layer. What are you to put in place? What is the story you are trying to tell? Who are the audience? These are ways you think beyond the lens. It's not about picking up your camera and setting up your tripod and you're shooting. Who are you telling this story? Who are these people? What are you trying to tell them? What are the moments that you have marked down that you shouldn't miss? If you are entering an event or you are going for a photo shoot, or you are going to create a particular content, what are the things you want to leave? What are the things you did not you missed out? Now, Mr. Easy was saying something. I want to leave. You know, Mr. Easy, I got married recently. He said something. He said he doesn't want videographers from Nigeria. He did a concert in Ghana late last year, and he flew in videographers from France. Why? Because he has a particular vision about what he wants in his event. When he was doing his wedding, he said, look at my wedding, and I think there's no content flying all over or just anyhow content all around without any story. He only created what is important to him, what he wants people to see, and what is going to last in the heart of the people. So the media personnel, what is the story we are trying to tell our audience? Now, after knowing the story, to the story we are trying to tell, we cannot be telling beautiful story to an adult. I cannot be telling adult story to the youth. We have to tell what they can really, really relate to. We have to tell what they can really, really engage in, because just like this guy said the other time, that about engagement, that these days media people engage, they give response, unlike before where you just speak, or the radio is working and you couldn't even respond to the radio. You can now, somebody is dropping a content, you are replying that what's the point of all these things, or wow, this thing makes sense, oh, this thing is great. So we have to know the story I tell you. Now, during the execution layer, now this is also important. Staying connected to the vision, trust your team, and you have to make decisions quickly. If things go south, what is the next thing? Do you have a plan B? Oh, if my network trip off, what am I doing next? If my battery goes flat as I'm shooting, do I have extra battery? Oh, if I forget my card at home, what how am I doing next? How am I going to handle the situation? And also, oh, my card gets full. How will I? What are the things I've put in place for me to be able to have a backup? So your execution layer is as much as important as your preparation layer, which is your story. And during this your execution layer, you have to stay in. You have to stay true to the story you are trying to tell, because it is this story that will go beyond you, that will speak about you, and is going to make impact about what you've done earlier. Now, beyond the lens, which is the impact layer of it, say, what does the audit you've done, do your clients really relate to that picture? Are they like, oh, thank you very much, this job is so good, this content is so great, I can really relate to it? Can somebody that didn't even see, that didn't know how it was created, relate to it? So what does the audience feel? What is the story? What in the story? What did they take home? What is their take home in that story you've told? So what existed beyond what the camera has captured? That is where beyond the lens comes in. Because we are in the age of artificial intelligence and all. Now, camera these days have AI embedded in it. We have the Sony. Sorry, I said so, yeah, most Sony, but I know more of Canon R6, Canon R5, then all these. Their PTZ camera these days now has AI embedded in it. Now, your skills matters. You have to up your skills. The speaker was talking the other time about us, that you are into media, you are an OAP, you are a live production expert, you are a live streamer, you are a videographer, photographer, but your FYP is not saying anything about you. I do tell my people if I'm teaching them on something, I said your YouTube is not. If I check 5 videos, I scroll up like 5 videos, and I can't see anything related to you, that means you are not even ready for what you claim to be. If as a live production expert that I am, and you open my page, I gave you my phone, and you want to try and scroll on my and some friend, you are not seeing Okwe, you are not seeing certified production, and many other people, many other top media gurus like Esiaga also, because I definitely follow him, everyone follows him, and Matthews also. I follow these people because I want to be like them. I want to have excellent productions like them. If as a media person you don't have anything related to that, something that can point back to you that oh this is who you are, oh yes, you are not ready to be in this space. And maybe you are one of the reasons why AI is going to take your job, because you have to harness this. You have to understand how. Thank you. Okay, I have a lot, and I know I have just few time, so I'll just try as much as possible to skip, and but I still want to make this impactful. Now, let's get practical about this thing. Preparation is where live production is won or lost. Now, how do you prepare for that event? How do you prepare for that shoot? How do you prepare for that production? You don't lose or win during a production. It is in your preparation. There is this common saying that if you fail to plan, you've already planned to fail. That is the same thing. If you don't harness, AI is there to help you. Yes, tonight I want to write quotations for a production, and I was like, okay, what are the things? Because I've written some things that I know that I needed. Now I went online. Now, okay, what are other things I will need for a live production? Then he started listing out, and even gave me a drawing that I might not even be able to design myself. Oh wow, nice! This is so nice. Even this will make me look more professional if I ever send this out as a proposal that, okay, this is what the workflow is going to be. This is the outcome. These are the gadgets I'm going to need. Like that. This Now, AI on a note or random, and you as a person might not be able to think deeply to that aspect. You might forget some things, but with AI merging together with you and you giving it the right prompt, you will have a beautiful production. You will not at least forget a thing. In one of the production group that I am, and also let me say this: if you're a media person and you don't belong to a community, I don't think you are also ready. You need a community of people with same reasoning. You need a community of people like minds where you can ask questions, and there are 5-10 people that is going to give you an answer to what you want. It is not every time you have to go to ChatGPT. In fact, see, let me tell you, ChatGPT is designed ChatGPT is designed to always tell you yes. ChatGPT can be wrong at some point. Many of these AI LLM can be wrong, because they are there to serve you. They are like servants to you. They are there to say yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. But when you not tell you that this thing, when I check this thing is wrong, this and that, blah blah blah, you not tell you oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I don't know if you've prompted your GPT to some extent and it's telling you I'm sorry, because they are programmed to serve you. They are servants. If we see them as servants, know that sometimes they can be wrong and sometimes they can be right. So how do you know the wrong from the right? Your prompting can either make the answer or mar the answer. Let me quickly chip this in. On Saturday, I was with my students, and I want to teach them about maybe cameras and all sorts related to our workflow. But I just said, these guys have been asking me about AI. How can they do this? How can they do that? And I said, okay, now listen. It's not just about AI. It's about prompting. It's about prompting. Now I taught them basic prompting, prompt engineering. That this is what you need to do. This is how you can get the best results from AI. This is what you have to tell it. This and that and like that. Oh, and then I gave them an assignment that, okay, when you come in next Saturday, let me see what you've prompted. Ask your question in 3 different ways and see the 3 different answers that AI is going to answer you. The same question but 3 different answers. So AI is your slave. It is what you tell it that it's going to do. Is yes or yes or somebody. So let me move from that. So yes, so now I want us to think about maybe an event you have to work and attend, probably a corporate event, a church live stream, or a music concert. There are some things we need to put down. There are some questions we need to ask ourselves as probably you are the cameraman, you are the runner, you are the technical director, you are the director, or you are even probably a graphic designer or the content creator for a particular event or shoot or anything. So now the first thing is, what is the first thing you need to know before you arrive at this event? As a live production person, what I need to do is, 1, where is the location? I have to go for a recce. What does this place look like? Is this place soundproofed? Is this place okay? Where can I place my gadgets and everything? If you have the luxury to go for a recce, maybe you don't know the place, go. It's not bad. It makes you professional. Number 2, what are the 3 most important things you must prepare in advance? What are the 3 most important things you must prepare? There are things that you know that you cannot do without. So what are those things that you must? As a live production, I know that my visuals, my sound, and my internet, those 3 things, they are my go-to, because there is no production without good sound and good visual. In fact, I can have a good visual, but if I don't have, some people they are not interested. Even if I have a good sound and a good visual and my internet is bad, failure, that big failure. So what are the 3 things as a photographer you're going to that job? What are the 3 things you need? You know that you need your camera. Yes, definitely. You need your card. You need extra batteries. You need lights. It might be more than 3. You need light. You need some other things. If it's a studio, you need like your background or ambience and everything. Now, the next question we need to ask is, what does live production director need from you before the event? What does your client need from you or expect for you to deliver? What does the person who calls you to that job need from you before the event, during the event, and even after? What is going to be your deliverables? Also, where does the work fit into the bigger story being told? Like I said that in the beginning, that you need a story for you to thrive. You need a story. You need a story. You are telling a story. Once you put a camera in front of you, you want to tell people something about probably you. It might be a product, it might be someone, it might be this. And this day, I think I posted some time ago that everybody is now a content creator. You might not tag yourself a content creator, but you are creating content one way or the other. If you can post your pictures online, it is a content. It's called blog or blogging. If you can post yourself videos dancing, oh, can you call this and that? Look at me, it is a content. So that you think, I'm a private person, I don't know about content. You only need to learn more about it. Not that you are not a content, you are already creating content. So other things I want to talk about before I now dive into the AI aspect of this is that there are 3 creative questions we need to ask. 3 creative questions. Now, what is the emotional arc? Production, every content, every live stream, every shoot has an emotional journey. If it's a music concert now, you know that it's built slowly till it gets to the peak. If it's a comedy show, you know it's built the way everything has an emotional arc. You have to know when it's the peak. You have to know when the energy is high. Even in church, we don't start church with high praises and everything. It starts solemnly, then it builds from there. It builds. Even when a pastor starts preaching, the pastor don't start attacking like that. But the pastor builds till they get there. Mood board. Oh, this is the event schedule. Now, okay, this looks like something that is going to be slow. This looks like something. Now, also, you have to ask questions from the person that you are working for. That, okay, how is this thing going to be? What are your expectations from this? So it helps you with your own mood, but it helps you with your emotional arc. It helps you to think very well about it. Number 2, what is the moment? Now you have to anticipate a particular moment. You have to anticipate that, oh, when this thing hits, this is the moment. When I notice this thing, this is the moment for me. But with AI, you can anticipate. Or you give it that, okay, in a live production or in an event, when do you think is the best moment, when the energy is high? Then you give it your outline and everything, and you prompt it very well, and it will give you speculations, because AI is not even there in person. So it will only give you speculations. That is how you are harnessing this thing. So let's remove the fact that AI wants to come and do no. So now, what is the moment? Your mood board will help you to even understand the moments better. So question number one, I will help you answer question number 2 very well. Now, question number 3, what is the story nobody else is telling? This is what is that one thing nobody is telling? Now I'll be rounding up. I'll be very fast and I'll be rounding up now. What is the story nobody else is telling? In the midst of different content creators, different live producers and videographers, what is that one thing somebody is not saying? What is that one thing? So we have to note that question. So now this is the last part. Please just give me a few minutes. In as much as I won't waste time. Thank you very much, sir. Now AI in the workflow. Now we cannot talk about live production or media in this age and time without talking about AI, because it is already in the room. Whether you know it or not, AI is touching your workflow. But here is what I want you to understand. AI does not replace thinking. And the thinking we have been talking about today, it cannot replace the state of mind, it cannot replace the creative questions, it cannot replace the decision you need to make within 10 seconds, it cannot replace all those creative attention, so you can give attention to where it matters most. Now, if you're a cameraman, what AI can help you with is what? Tracking and telling you the best shot. But what it can help you to do is take emotional angles and some decisive shots. If you're a photographer, what AI can help you with is AI culling and selection, auto editing and retouching, then metadata tagging. But what AI cannot help you with is the moment you choose to capture, the story you choose to tell. As a content creator, AI can help you with auto captioning, can help you with auto clipping, highlights, scheduling and distribution. But AI cannot help your narrative voice, the audience connection and the editorial judgment. As a graphic designer, AI can help you with lower thirds, with real-time data. We can even help you with some little to design, but AI cannot help you with your visual language of that event, cannot help your creative choice that carries your brand. So AI is a tool, just like your lens with your camera. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Miracle Adebayo. We are so, if I personally learned so much. The mindset most of us had towards AI has actually changed to the mindset of we feeling it has actually come to replace us and so many more. We have a better understanding, and in fact, we've learned on how to use it. Thank you so much, sir. This was very enlightening. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. And though the time was limited, but thank you so much, sir. So without wasting much of our time, the next speaker that would come up to take over is Mr. Adeniran Adebambo. Sir, if you can hear me, you have the mic and the stage is yours, sir.
Oh, right. Thank you all so much. Why is it not try? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. I'm trying to turn on my camera. Oh, okay. I know what's going on. Yeah. Okay. I believe we can all see.
You can say once well. Speak.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Anyways, thank you so much. It's such a great privilege to actually be here today and be talking to you guys on what is art. I mean, that is basically what is art. I really love to start on existing protocol. I mean, it's really been an awesome time so far. Mr. Wonder, thank you for the introduction. Thank you to our host. Thank you so much. Even though the network has been has been some kind of battling ground. Anyways, thank you all so much for being here, and I believe we all joining here. We really want to come and learn one or two things and understand where the future is actually going in terms of AI. And I mean, we all know that everybody, as we can all see, they've been selling into us, AI is the future, AI is the future, AI is the future. And the common word that they used to say is AI is going to replace you. AI is going to replace your job and many other things like that. Anyways, I will basically be talking on one of my I'm trying to be easy on us. Oh, I'll be easy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be easy. So, the topic before me is challenges and ethical consideration. But I would love to like share my screen for us to actually, um, I don't know,
You
the
can do
host will
that
have to
now. You have the
allow.
permission to do that.
I'm sending in the request. What is it?
You have the permission to do that now. I've allowed.
Oh, okay, okay, awesome. Oh, cool. Okay, let me presentation. Okay. Uh, yeah. Yep. Oh, oh, come on. That's not what I was. So let's start with. I don't want to assume like because these days everybody we just assume that somebody actually understand what this thing is all about. You understand this, you understand it. There are so many assumptions that we all carry all around, whereby when you get to hear some people talk about what exactly do you know about AI, what area do you know understand about AI, and people just tend to share their perspective, maybe what they've read online, what they saw somewhere, or someone talked about, or anything. But anyways, for me as well, I'll also be sharing my perspective. But I mean, these are basically some of the research that I've made so far in recent time and years to come. Okay, so artificial intelligence. So have you ever doubted something online that one of us will probably seen online and they'll be like, are you sure this thing is original? Are you sure this thing is not AI generated? Are we really sure this thing is not AI generated? I mean, there are so many, there are so many images online. There are so many videos online that we just test to see and be like, am I really sure that this thing is actually correct or not? I mean, everybody has the doubts, but this is basically some of those things that is basically controlling what is called the media. I mean, this is basically what is controlling the media. And then so far so good. The media space, the media itself in general, it's something that the AI has already embodied, and AI is becoming no, it's not like it's becoming. AI is already the media. And how do we co-host this particular platform? Okay, so for me, like I just said how we move through media. We started from, I mean, onset. We started from newspaper, morning reading, radio, family listening to news update, TV, evening gathering. The first speaker said something around empty and was it empty? I think it was empty. And she made the sound like so nostalgic. I mean, some of those memories and all. And social media, I mean, before AI was actually all, we could actually see some. You can easily just do things, and it was like the social media, they are the main frontier of some of those things, and people get to just follow them. But unlike this anybody can be a star, you know, anybody can be a star. And then many people have some of our speakers have talked about the process, some of the process, but I will just dive straight in to some of them and talk about what our algorithm is, even though some of those stuff are not exactly on my note. And then I just intentionally want to like share this like so everybody's going to be on the same page. So we will dive in together well, not just for me just to tackle the challenges and ethical considerations. So you will be able to know, okay, this is why I need to this is why I need to stand well and be able to like get myself on this track as well. I believe we can all understand. Okay, so AI is now inside media. It can write content, it can generate images, it can clone voice, it can create videos, and it can create music. I mean, all these things it can absolutely create. And then somebody mentioned something. The last week I said something about AI not having empathy. Of course, AI doesn't have empathy, but the truth of the matter is that AI as it is, as it, okay, let me just give explain how AI exactly works. AI basically work with data. I mean, AI basically work with data. And then what is data? Data is basically some of the things that each and every one of us we post out there. And then in some of the notes that I actually pushed there, the major people that are out there that are the frontier, the outliers of what is called AI, and then the one pushing the narrative that AI is going to take our jobs, AI is going to do this and all. These are basically the people that are owning the major part of our data. I mean, you Google search today, you ask questions today. From that, first of all, I don't, I really wanted to like bring up the stuff, but time didn't permit me to actually get to bring the stuff. Now we could actually get something called catching, whereby something will tell you, okay, check this box, something like around security, check this box. Does this thing look like motorcycle? Does this thing look like what is it from here? Those are things that are basically you are training. We are basically training some machines. We are training data. We are basically training them. And then these days, basically, there are some companies that are basically rooted in gathering data, whereby people get to like go there and do something like survey. It's not exactly survey. You guys are basically training AI. They don't want to get content. They don't want to get data from every other platforms that are already in existence that have all this old what's it called, all this old data in, and everybody's in competition to actually win the race, and then I needed to point something out as well. There are many memes out there. I mean, I'm still going to go there. Don't let me go too far. Don't let me go too far. Okay, so we already see content creation, generate image, clone, and everything. Social media is not neutral. I mean, from what we could all see, social media is not neutral. Social media platforms are designed to keep people engaged. And yeah, so Miss Adeniji Adishewa said something about attention. I mean, yeah, immediately she said that. I was like, oh, this is part of my note. And I mean, this is social media platform and basically not designed to exactly get you to prioritize the truth. I mean, that's just absolutely it. Even from the people that are basically the outliers that are frontiering this so-called AI itself, they are basically not there for you to actually get to know the truth. All they want is your attention. All they want is your interaction. Let it get engaged. And there was one particular before the fallout of Sam Altman and Elon Musk. Sorry, somebody saying something. Mr. Oluwatosin, can you please? You will need to mute your mic. Okay, so thank you. So before the fallout between Elon Musk and Sam Altman, in case you don't know Sam Altman, Sam is basically is basically the frontier of ChatGPT, OpenAI. Even though some of those things were sold from NVIDIA, being they are basically the core system whereby all the data and all, they are basically the one that gets to embody, having to have and host the home of what is called AI in general, trying to be the one blending whatever the AI is called, trying to blend whatever AI is and merge it into one so that everybody basically can get to use easily. So there are so many this thing that was just up there. Elon Musk coming on different broadcasts. We say several things around AI. Like before he was actually sold the idea of AI is basically the thing. He was already on the edge of like, AI is going to take over. AI is evil. AI is this. AI is that. But Sam Altman was basically there trying to persuade him in many of his tweets. I don't get to share some of those things. Many of his tweets, he will just tweet some stuff and then just talk about, these are the things that he will try and manipulate his word. I mean, everybody, many AI whistleblowers they basically don't want to talk about what this guy was actually doing around that time. I just want to build a solid foundation so we'll understand how some of these things are. So he didn't exactly build all these things to the point whereby um, it was on, it was basically on truth. But what he, as a pioneer, as somebody that really want to frontier something great and all, he needed. I mean, for somebody that wants to frontier something, you have to be dogged in mind. That is basically what me I say him as. You have to be dogged. You have to do absolutely what you have to do. But for someone like me, I would definitely not do that. No, I will definitely tell you this is basically what we are into. This is what we are going into, and then that's just it. I mean, so I think I've been able to deal with that part. So let's move to. Oh, I think yeah, I already talked about this. How AI learns and understand. A brief understanding. AI does not think. AI basically doesn't think. It's not like AI thinks. AI doesn't think. It learns based on patterns. It learns based on patterns. It learns based on the large amount of data and predict mostly output based on that data. Now, let's take for instance. I don't just want to dive into media part alone. I want to make it like broad. Like this thing is not exactly just media in media space, so that we'll have basic understanding of how these things work, and then everything is basically intertwined. So now AI basically works on large data, meaning you post something, there are researches, there are doctors that are basically making researches on this one makes his research, different professors, different doctors, and everybody coming up, and at the end of the day, they have to put whatever it is, their results, their patterns, their data, they have to put it online. Immediately they put it online, whoever is on the server, I mean AI itself, the people that are owning the AI, the people that are web crawling, that wants the information to actually come and make sense. So AI basically will pattern, will figure out, okay, this answer appear more than 20 times. This answer actually appear 100 times. This answer actually appear 50 times. This answer actually appears 1 million times. So it will definitely not filter it. It's not giving you exact answer, but it will just filter the highest form of answer, and then just figure out that, oh, this is the answer. And then at the end of the day, now the for you to now get the right, not exactly the right, we won't call it the right because it's still trying its best to become AI, because AI basically make mistake, and then that is what everybody. But the truth of the matter is that there are some AI that hasn't been released out there. I've peeped into some crazy AI these days. I mean, when I mean I've peeped into some crazy AI that basically would, I'm not going to lie to us, that basically would take some of the jobs that we think people can actually do, or can AI can take over. We need to take our minds off that part. What we need to under that job aspect, what we need to really do is that we need to start fixating our mind on how can I leverage better on whatever AI is doing. How can I leverage? How can I be part of this? How can I be part of this? How can I get to coming? I'm trying to get something. Okay. So how can I be a frontier? How can I be an outlier as well in this particular area when it comes to AI? I mean, I basically develop agents. I of course I shared it with Mr. Wonder where I was talking about what's it called, some stuff, because I worked with some companies before and I see how they work. I mean, designs basically when it comes to when people are saying graphic designers, AI is designing whatever they are designing, it's because designers are just replicating stuff. We are just replicating whatever it is. We are replicating what someone else has designed. That is why AI is able to like capture and say, okay, this is what these people are doing, and then I'll be able to do the same. And from there, we will give ChatGPT prompts. It's not about the prompt; it's about whatever you yourself want to change. And from whatever you are putting, whatever you are sending to AI, you are still training it. So actually learn what you want to learn. So in case you are feeding this data another person would put the same prompt. AI will never make the mistake twice because he has already learned and then he has already put it uh, into consideration. And then the next time he is, and the next and the next time it is, he will never make that same mistake. I'm coming. I'm getting into that. I'm just seeing some comment. Okay, so don't let me get distracted. So that is basically it. AI builds on patterns. It builds on the amount of data. It's basically on whatever you are actually giving it. Comment. And Miss Adeniji, she said something. She said something around um 666 or something. The truth of the matter is that I just wanted to like pattern. I'm a Christian. All everything we are saying here are already patterned. But there is no actual way that we could actually like um say, oh yes, we are not saying it. But the truth of the matter is that you can't leave and say you want to be in this present era and then you say you are not going to use some of these things. It can be patterned, but it now depends on the tool. I mean, there are some years, um, years past where some particular religious sector said AI, I mean, TV is basically a box of the devil. Like anything that television is basically evil and all. At the end of the day, everybody, we don't have a choice. We just have to buy into it. And then if you don't get to catch up with it, if you don't get to catch up with it early in life, early now, you'll be left behind. You'll be left behind. Now, I'm going to have to move into the challenges and then the ethical considerations and all. And my main topic. Okay. So, why should we care? Why should we care? I really think this. I really wanted to make this kind of like a bit kind of interactive, but I'll just. I mean, we'll leave that to the panel sections. Why should we care? Everybody needs to care because we need to safeguard ourselves and we need to be safe. Um, we need to safeguard ourselves and we need to be safe. I'm coming. I'm trying to. So sorry. Um, I mean, okay. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. So, uh, okay, I think I've mentioned that. Why should we care? The reason why we should care is basically because of one, misinformation and deepfakes. I mean, these days, we basically will not identify original from the fake. With the rate at which there are so many models of I mean, video generating AI that we all have out there. I mean, when I work with several companies, of course, I will want. I'm not gonna lie. I personally, for my efficient sake, I would definitely would want to work on 3 jobs, and then working on 3 jobs. Obviously, I can't really put 100% attention on everything at the same time, but I want to really, really be committed to it. So, what do I have to do? I needed to like integrate AI in my workflow. I need to integrate AI in my workflow. Don't let me deviate. I think I'm deviating a bit. Okay, let me just go back to misinformation and then deepfake. Sorry, misinformation and deepfake. Okay, so AI has made misinformation faster. It has made it cheaper. It has made it more believable. Yeah, the point I wanted to make the other time was I wanted to talk about the amount of what's it called? The amount of engines that people are actually making. Let's say for instance there is Google and then we have VU3. We have VU3. VU3 can basically generate absolutely anything. That is, and then it can still generate it, and you will still identify that, oh, this is fake. This is actually AI generated. But I promise you that there are ways that you will actually generate some of those things, and absolutely nobody is going to know that this thing is actually AI generated. This is actually AI generated. But I'm not here to actually talk about so that was what I'm here to sells us is how we could actually the challenges and then the ethical considerations and all. I mean, everything is basically still part of it. So, examples of technology that, example, deepfake technology can make leaders like but there was one time that some stuff actually come up whereby we saw video of Barack Obama said some things, and then everybody just burst out there and said, "Oh, it's Barack that said it. Oh, it's Bola Ahmed Tinubu that said it." I mean, it is basically crazy how this particular part in Nigeria, um, it's so crazy that AI could easily generate some things, and then even the media outlet, just because we want to monetize things and generate things, we just get to carry along with the stuff, and then we sell it out there. There's one particular I don't know if it's a browser or something. I think it's a browser, Phonics, that majorly it comes with most of our phones. Comes with most it's not, it can't come with Samsung anyway. So yeah, I'm not trying to shade or anything. So it comes with most phones, and then they just send news. Just send news. Anybody can just come up with news. Journalists can just. I mean, so many journalists that are not journalists. I mean, anybody can just in this era, anybody is a journalist, and then people can just pump up stuff, and then the whole thing will just appear on the news, and people start carrying it up, and then without proper investigation, many people will just believe and just carry on. I mean, it is basically so crazy that just we just carry out these things without verifying. I mean, that aspect I will still then dive straight into it. And then also I think let me just try and show my face a bit because it's I've been sharing. Okay, so what's it called? The defeat election manipulations. Yes. Um okay, don't let me. I really want to go into that. The election manipulation aspect, because I was one of the POs when I was serving in choir. I was part of the. I was one of the POs, and I know what some of these things, the propagandas. I mean, people used AI to just manipulate things and then spread news and spread things, and everybody would actually weaver into several things, which really affect some of mindsets and everything. Now, one of the things that we all need to understand is the fact that whoever controls the media controls politics. That is basically what people need to understand. Anything, once anybody pushes a narrative about any person, once anything comes up about you, and then many people flood into many people's mind, and different people start pushing it, pushing different narratives from one ear to another ear, from one ear to another ear, from one ear to another ear. That is absolutely, and then AI could actually make it now worse, because AI could actually, like, somebody can do the fake, and then you be the one having a conversation. I mean, you can literally see Sora. There's an agent. I mean, everybody knows Sora. But there is one that is basically now so sick, which is called Sedans. You need to see. I once you have obviously I use Sedans to generate a particular music video for somebody. I do. I use all these tools almost every time. I used to create a music video. You would never know that this. Um, you will never. Else this is not everywhere. You will never know that. You will never know that this is basically what's called AI. Was the way this thing actually. I think I should. This is actually the best time for me to actually show you, because let me just show one particular part of it. Uh, 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 I think somebody wants to talk or something. So sorry, I want to share this. Okay, great. Let me just share it. I have 20 minutes, but I really feel like I really have a lot, like I really want to share. Let me just. Okay, good. Sure. Now, this is a music video. Who could, like, how do you want to like from this? How exactly do you want to say this is basically an AI generated? I was surprised, but the truth of the matter is, all this thing cost a whole lot. All these things cost a whole lot. It cost a lot of credit. It cost a lot. It costs a lot to actually generate. So some of these things are basically not free. And if you get to see somebody that it is basically not free, but over time, all these things will become very, very cheap and be free for us to use. But the truth of the matter is that it's now becoming very, very scary. Now becoming very, very scary. I mean, election is coming up. Election is coming up pretty soon, and every one of us will be already saying one or two things already. There will definitely be several videos that are already coming up and coming out there. Something sprouted. I don't know if I'm there that are basically not exactly it, and then you would obviously would have just will have just scroll and pass and then just have the information in your head and say, oh yes, the information is true. And then you just tell the next person, oh, the information is true, whatever this thing is sharing is actually true. Whereas it's actually not true until you start doing a proper check. And okay, so yeah, so another one is, but no, I didn't get to like take you through the flow. So number 4, bias and algorithm control. I know many of us are talking about TikTok and I mean TikTok is basically listening to you, and then who is controlling some of these things, the person that is basically controlling some of these things, all this AI are Google, and then you have Google on your phone. Let's just call it out there. Google is listening to you. Your phone is definitely listening to you each and every time. There's no actual way. There's no way you want to block it. They are basically listening to you. I mean, there are several what's it called? There are several court cases that they've been filed against some of this, and there is no way you can actually win some of those things. So, and there are several out there that are still there in courts, and we all just need to like get ourselves consistent with some of these things. So we will have to safeguard ourselves, and there is no way we will actually safeguard ourselves on some of these things. Once you say it, you'll just be watching a YouTube video. The next ad that will pop up is that particular phone that you talked about, is that particular bag that you talked about. You just see the ad. Imagine how exactly did that come about. It is basically controlled by the data that you guys are actually using, which is so-called Google and every other thing like that. I mean, those things are basically embedded in your phone, and there is absolutely nothing you actually want to do about it except maybe you are you are very rich. You are very, very rich that some of these things can actually be protected. I'm coming to check something. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, so let me just move straight to copyright and ownership issues. When AI generates something, let's be honest, there's absolutely no way whereby I'm still kind of like trying to work on. I've really been thinking on how I'm going to work on getting the pattern, getting the way this thing actually works, because I've not been able to figure it out. Of course, it is something that some other platform have actually figured out, whereby anytime you post anything, anytime you send something, they already know. And there are several platforms like that. There are several platforms like that. I wanted to share it. I will definitely share it maybe anytime. Maybe during the panel section, I'll definitely share it. So I mean, who does the content belong to? The content doesn't be created. There is basically no one rule against the AI. Once we are all following the trend of the AI, it's not like it's not like somebody wants, let me rephrase. AI, anytime one particular AI product is created, the AI product is created. The AI product is not created to serve any rules or anything. It is not created to serve any rules or anything. It is until people start using it or start experimenting on it, that is when the owners start knowing that, oh, there is boundaries that we need to like have caution, this and that. If Facebook actually know that whatever he actually did, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever he actually created would actually spring up and become so crazy like this, he will definitely will have put some cautions to it, and there will be so many limits to some of these things. So the fact that it actually open up and let the whole thing spread, and everybody is the one now trying to like, I mean, I think with this few points, I think we all understand what AI really is and how it works, and then how we could actually safeguard ourselves, and to know that there are some certain extents for us to actually safeguard ourselves. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you all for having me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you so much. For real, I want to ask a question. I think we are really enjoying these sections. I think we are enjoying ourselves. Sincerely speaking, I want to say this. Most of the times I come across maybe let me say at 90s, and I want to use this to sincerely appreciate everybody, and also I want to sincerely appreciate all our speakers. Sincerely, I want to appreciate you guys. You have really say and contribute a lot to this program. So let me just leave Adeshola to just continue. Our moderator, are you still there? Thank you so much, everybody. Over
Oh
to you,
yes,
Shola.
thank you so much, everyone. Sincerely, I learned so much. I learned so much from every one of our speakers, and I'm so sure we all did too. Yes, so we're still on the program Beyond the Lens. Beyond the Lens, we're seeing beyond the lens from diverse aspects, from
To come online. Thank you, Mr. Kisley. Thank you for coming back. Now, I want us to just talk about beyond the lens, beyond the camera, beyond those cameras and traditional lot of. Let me say we have a lot of segments and we have a lot of departments now. In the aspect of post productions, we have a lot of people there. In the aspect of cameras, cinematography, digital content, and the aspect of photography department under this same core media. This let me say 5 letter words media, and we have a lot of branch. We have a lot of people handling a lot of things there. So coming about this topic beyond the lens in your own so I'm not giving a lecture, or I'm giving a seminar or things. I want us to discuss. So I will invite Mr. Kisley. I will invite let's unmute, and I want us to just use this as a panel sections. So please, I want you guys to unmute your mic. I want us to discuss. I have a lot of points here, though we have question and answer during these sections. So I want us to just discuss it like an interaction sections. So please, can you guys mute your mics?
I was here earlier when the first speaker was talking about implementing AI and kind of prompts you use on it. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, we have it too, sir.
Okay. So I'm trying to see how IT can fit into what you are doing. Definitely, the tools you use, starting from your camera to the last products, are made from technology innovations. So there is no way the media can function without a IT. But where I want to come in is
how you implement or little prompts, picture comes out as if it is coming out from the studio. And in the past, some persons have argued that the innovation of the coming of AI, I am among those that disagree with that statement. AI is not coming to take you out of your job. Rather, AI is coming to enhance and act as a catalyst to what you have been doing. AI is just there to help you out and make your job far much better. So, as a media person, you need to find out what and what are the latest innovation, what and what are the latest software. I don't know if anybody is still using CorelDRAW as of today. But some years back, if you don't know how to use CorelDRAW, then you've not started with graphics.
Yes.
In fact, that is where you start from, CorelDRAW. But today it's no longer in vogue. So the media has to embrace innovation as they come, because that is where we are today. If you don't embrace it, they will leave you behind, and you'll just be doing your work manually. Why AI has helped people to just move faster than you. So let me allow other panelists to speak too.
Okay. Yeah, I quickly want to talk about the aspect of live streaming. I want to talk about the aspect of live streaming and the aspect of creating content. I used to say, sincerely, it's beyond carrying camera, it's beyond you making use of your lens. In the aspect of live streaming, you need to just look at your virtual production. You need to look at your social media broadcasting. Mrs. Adeshewa, are you there?
Sorry, you are breaking. You are breaking. Please
In
try
my
to
side,
come back
right?
again.
Oh, sorry.
I'm here, but you are not loud enough.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we get it now.
Okay, thank you. So sorry for that. So I said day before yesterday, I did something. I choose the AI tools these days. We always see it as the only thing there is just for us to create content. Let's see the ideas, put some prompt, copy it and make use of it. That is all. No, it's beyond that. Most of the times I always sit down and see the aspect of, if anything happens today, Oluwasegun, will you be able to function at all? If this AI just come now that, okay, before we are using our capture card and AV capture card, I don't know, Miracle, you are there, we are using AV capture card and to live stream, but these days we use HDMI capture card because of the quality aspect. Now AI is here now. Most of the times I don't go out with my cameras. Some people always feel like, how do you want to work around it? I have my phones and I have some tools that I can use to go live that people will just feel like, how come? How do you do it? But for us to just generate and sit down and see beyond those things that we are doing now, it's too hard for us because we don't have time. And we always see it as a tool that, let me just sit down and just earlier, and I was just like, wow. In the aspect of some music aspects, when Sid was talking, I just some things down, I was just like, wow. But if we see it as if AI is coming to take your job, then AI is coming to take it, because we are not moving. Most of the times I do say something that OAP's members will say, maybe you will attack me. AI will still take some aspects, man, because some OAP are not taking their job the way they do take it. You are not taking it the way you should take it, because you see it as if it is when I get to studio that I can do some things, and the clients need your job, need the job ASAP. Okay, the client need the job like, I want you to do this thing for me, but you say, oh, don't worry, I need to get to studio before I can do this. No, it's not when you get to the studio you can do some things. You have some AI tools that can help us, and I want us to I understand. Yes, I understand AI.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can I say?
Okay, sir.
You know, before the coming of AI,
Yes, sir.
back then when we were in school, there was no AI for us to work with. Let me say there was not much AI for us to work with, just as we have to do.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have to rely much on a library, physical library. You go to the library to make our research. I want to tell you that the materials that were produced or the research that were done back then are far better than what we have today. You know why? Because those research were made with human brain. So I don't see the reason why a bigger person should be carrying cameras around all the time. Although in some special cases you need to go with your cameras, but in most time your phone should do what your camera should do for you. From your phone you take the raw pictures or the raw files or the raw video and you work with them using the AI tools on your phone, and you come out with much better results. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, Mrs. Adesha, I want to ask you a question. Okay, now the question is this: what is the future of media?
Alright, thank you very much for that question. So, I want to greet every speakers one more time. Not that just spoke on Mr. Miracle Alibayo, let me see, and I want to get the reference right. Um, Mr. Miracle, Mr. Michael that just spoke of wisdom has said, every of the data that we collated into one of these AI apps, they use human brain, which is very true, which is very correct. Now, as media practitioners, from now henceforth, I don't want us to see AI as our rival. I don't want us to see AI as our competitor. I would just encourage us all to maximize the tool. See, during the days of analog, now everybody we are shouting digital analog. I've been able to access to talk. There's something called LBC code. The order of the Constitution of Nigeria is a whole lot of book. Unless people that are behind AI can see that, download all the rules and regulations, and it is being reviewed every 3 years. So all these data sites, and AI will now like, okay, I cannot say this word on here. I cannot do this live on air. I cannot do this. By then, I think I can feel threatened that probably AI might want to take over. But right now, we are going to be using AI. So most times when I train people in voiceover or jingle productions, you are supposed to read the script on it for next in any way in the world. That's the rule. So I see new students, I see new practitioners scripting their jingle just matter like 2 minutes or 1 minute 50 seconds, and they expect a magic of editing it or compressing it into 1 minute. You cannot deliver that with these ones. They told us that if you want to voice that 1 minute jingle, we will voice it from A to Z without breathing, no break, because there are no software, there are no tools for proper editing them. So once there is a break, there is a break. Look at the likes of there's someone in the voiceover industry. Whenever a movie comes out, grab your copy now. That is the man behind the voice, Mr. Wale Bumi. He told us during these days, with the script, he has to read everything from beginning to the end without breathing. Because about 52 seconds, let him breathe. He has to start again. Now, the young practitioners have turned to gas of no delivery whatsoever. And that is why AI will take that person's job. Laziness. I want to say laziness. Media practitioners should not be lazy. AI is a tool, AI is a machine, AI can function maximally more than humans in the area of you cannot seize your breath for 2 minutes. AI can sync back to back for 24 hours. We tell AI to do that based on your prompt. So what am I saying in a nutshell? We should upgrade our skill. We should sharpen our skill, because I will tell you, whatever it is, emotions, in media, emotions matters. And to a reasonable extent, I don't think there's AI that can relate that emotion in terms of delivery right now as much as humans. So now bringing in your skill, your talent, plus AI skill, that will make you perfect and the most sought after in your industry. As a videographer, you have to cover a wedding ceremony and all of that. You know the brother story, just like the second speaker said, emotions. Do you understand who you are working with? Do you know the background story? Now, there's a video that has been going online for 3 days now, the Shola Shubawani's daughter that got married. Almost all the angles of the videos of the groom we are seeing on social media, the groom was not smiling. The groom was giving attitude, according to people and bloggers and comment sections. So I took my time to go through it. What is going on? Now people are saying the bad attitude from the group, bad character from the group. Until later that I saw a comment that says the groom lost his mom, I think of instant or something, and he was in his feelings. This does not mean that he does not love the wife or is not present at the occasion, or nobody has shouted red flags or no red flags. Now imagine, or we have a professional videographer that understands whatever was happening. During my wedding, we lost my mother-in-law, I think 3 months before also. So I knew how difficult it was. We decided to proceed with the plans, even though we limited some things, but I knew the emotions and how tense everybody went. Now imagine we had some people that are just with their phones in every corner of the event, just reading the mood of my husband, saying he's not smiling, he's being forced, and that is not true. So the issue of emotions, now imagine a videographer knowing that first-hand information, he would know his angles, he would know where to capture and edit, and a lot of that. So to allow other speakers to talk, the future of media right now generally is that let us keep sharpening our skills. Now we are talented enough, that's why we are in the industry. We are skillful, that's why we're in the industry. So we should learn about all these AI tools. I'm beginning to see people recruiting staff right now, and they are adding it to it. Do you have any tech knowledge? If you say no, you are not even of advantage. Can you use Grok? Can you use Clinical effectively? If you put coupled with our skills, coupled with our talent, we will be the most sought after in our industry. Now, in 30 seconds, I will draw. Let me cite this as an example. I'm currently, don't let me, I'm not going to details, but in meeting with clients, before we will write proposal with our hand and go and print and submit. Then we try to now call us weeks later, reach radio station, what is your slot, how much will I pay, blah, 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 and all of that. Somebody recommended me to one of the SCs now, to the incumbent governor of Osho State, and he wants to run advert with his name on behalf of the governor for the second term. Okay. Did you know that a meeting that was supposed to, we are supposed to have that meeting at least 3 times. I was supposed to introduce myself the first time and advise him on things to do. The second time, he's supposed to have paid for the jingle production. I'm supposed to submit the jingle, and then the third time he's supposed to pay for the ear slots, and then I take it to radio stations, and that is the end. With AI, with ChatGPT, my system and everything, I was able to finish those 3 meetings at a meeting. What am I doing? Immediately we are talking, and they say, oh, I think I should do fresh. I think I should do clinical. And on my ChatGPT immediately, I'm putting all the information. Okay, rearrange for me, make it professional, sum this amount of this in PDF. Immediately ChatGPT gave it back to me. And this is not the time that media practitioners will be using free apps. This is not the time that the ChatGPT will now tell you you are done with your free access for today. Yes. Please retry 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. You will subscribe for pro versions. You will do Canva pros. You will do ChatGPT pros. Everything. Pay so that you can have unlimited access. Opportunity can come at any point in time. ChatGPT gave it to me. I re-edited the name. I said, oh, to the Kiniko. I said, forwarded to me. He was like, so fast. I was keeping it professional. He wanted to beat down the price, but multi source in the PDF again. Please pay into Kiniko temporary account. We appreciate you and we promise to deliver. Blah, blah. I was caging him. He was flabbergasted, and in a day I was able to introduce myself. We were able to finalize the amount. I was able to pick his choice of stations and all of that. What did I do the following day? I was also vast. I went to the studio, produced my TV, and I submitted. And what was it? He would recommend me to some other people, and whenever he has I worship Pajawiri. Sorry, the English did not come in time. Take it like that. He is going to come to me. So the future is that let us be vast. Just like Mr. Wonder said, there are some things that I don't have to reach studio again. I have somebody here, he's even listening with me right now in the office, and most of my people are connected. He works with me, his name is Aziz. He has a app on his phone. If my jingle has error, and it is 1 a.m. in the midnight, and I don't want to wait till the following morning, he has one app. I think Wave Kiniko that he does. I will call him, I did this thing for me. Via his phone, and I recorded that jingle in the studio. 1:15 a.m. he sent it back to me. And we're able to deliver. So please, I just want to implore every one of us. We are talented, we are skillful. Let us learn more about AI and make it our tools. And we will be the most sought after. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I didn't know you wanted to say something earlier, but somebody has a question. And the person said, please, how can we manage? Please, I'm throwing these questions to, I think 3 of us now, me, Miracle, and Adeniro. How can we manage live streaming with AI? Are you with me? Can you hear me?
We did not get that question. It was breaking.
Okay. He said, boss, please, how can we manage live streaming with AI? Now, my answer is this. The first thing is this. Like you said, like Mrs. Adeshewa said, from my own end, my brother, how do you manage your tools? Like the aspect of the kind of app you make use of. Most of the times, I don't know, I think somebody will challenge me, maybe Miracle or I don't know will not agree with me that you guys are making use of you are making use of somebody's talking. You guys are making use of the free version. Why did they create OBS? OBS is for beginners. I do say it. I'm sorry. The aspect of OBS is for beginners. But most of the times, we guys do not want to go the aspect of I want to pay for app. I want to try this app. I want to pay for it. I know you will not agree in your own aspect. I know this is what you use. But I know you've already generated and also you've leveled your standard of making use of that app. But most of the people do not even want to. They feel like the aspect, the best part is making use of that OBS is just for them to go live. No. Most of the times, I do watch your videos, follow your live streaming, and see some things you do with that app. But in the aspect of we trying to make use of this app, do you try to level up? Do you even try some plugins? Do you even try to check some graphics, the aspect of the graphics aspect of that app? Do you even try to check it at all? Like today, something happens to me before we start this program. We are making use of this Zoom now. Now this app, I do subscribe for it because it's also what I use for clients if I have any events. But my subscription finished, I think like 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and I've already subscribed so that we can make use of it today. But I noticed that this thing is still giving me basic. I was just like, basic, what happened? So this month and yesterday night I subscribed again, and I was still seeing basic. I was afraid. I was like, what's going on? So I told one of my friends, please let me make use of your card. I want to subscribe for this app because we are using it today. And again, they deduct the money again. I was just like, debit, nothing happened, basic. I was afraid. Before we go live, I was online for like 1 hour. I just tried like, okay, let me see what is going on. Maybe 40 minutes, the live is going to end, or giving me a notice that, okay, I can't reach I've reached my limit. So I was online for 1 hour. And I was like, okay, I think let me just have hope that nothing will happen. I was trying to check constantly that, hope this thing is not going to end. Hope it's not going to end. Till now, we are still here. So please, if you are saying, how do we manage our live streaming with AI? My brother, these apps, you are making use of vMix, you are making use of OBS. Try to level up. Try to ask colleagues, friends, the kind of tools, the kind of plugins that always make them have a flow live streaming. So let me leave floor for others to talk.
Okay. Okay, so I think I felt that job. That job of using only OBS. Okay. Anyways, people can be. People can be so easily particular to the world. The truth of the matter is that, okay, let me just put everything in together. So from the first questions and all and everything, the truth of the matter is that you yourself as an individual, you yourself as AI user, you should be good at whatever you are doing in the first place. Like, be very good at whatever you are doing. Be exceptionally good. Just be exceptionally good. Be unreplaceable in your place of work. Be unreplaceable in whatever you do. Just be good. There is absolutely nothing you can do with that. At the end of the day, now incorporating AI, it absolutely now makes you, let me just call you a small letter god in whatever it is. You will always be sought after. There is absolutely no way you won't be sought after. You will always be sought after. That is just one key that I wanted to share. And the question, how can we manage live streaming with AI? Of course, there are several things that you can actually do to actually manage your live streaming that AI could actually use to, in my church, I sing in my church now. I'm no longer in the area of live streaming and all. Of course, I give advice and all. So there are several things, and I still have people that are into the space. Okay, so let's say, for instance, there is one of the ways to actually manage your live streaming with AI is basically auto camera switching. Most of us, I'm not sure many of us know what let me say most of us. We all know what NDI is. Mr. Wonder, you know NDI now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. So some of those things are basically some of the tools. Like we also call it AI. Of course, it's AI.
Presently now, I'm using it for because I'm also transmitting this on YouTube. That is what I'm using.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you need NDI. You can actually still use NDI basically to stream from your instead of using camera, you can basically use your phone as camera with NDI. Several phones. You can that one doesn't. I don't think it has a limit. The last time I checked, I don't think it has a limit. I've worked with Wirecast. I've worked with OBS. I've worked with VMix. I've worked with ProPresenter. I don't think ProPresenter is basically. It's just it's a tool that you can use to stream with VMix and OBS and other tools. So I've worked with some of those things, and I know people that use this. What's it called? This particular camera, NDI switcher, Behringer NDI switcher. There is this thing that you use. You use several cameras. When you're using several cameras in church, you definitely know that okay, this particular wide, this you like the AI would easily give you all those shots. Would easily give you all those shots with different kind of angles. You don't need to like get to say you want to start stressing yourself. I want to adjust that one. It will do that. It will really, really do that. And the very key one is real time noise cancellation. I mean, you can cancel. You don't need to. You don't have to carry your audio and give it to Adobe podcast. This thing, or you're trying to clear the audio with FL Studio or something. It will clear your audio immediately. I mean, for this live stream now, Zoom has a section whereby you can easily noise remover. Yes, it has it. So it's a real time too, and live caption.
So what's the name of the app you said knows now? What's the name of the app you said just now, sir? You mentioned
Zoom. Okay, I'm listening now.
No, not Zoom. You said an app can clean noise for podcast.
Yeah, it is prayer time.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Adobe. Adobe.
Okay, Adobe. Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So those are some of those things. So we have live caption. I mean, the live caption is crazy and wide now. I don't know. People don't really understand one of the reasons why captions really exist. So to be able to get to see what is going on.
Yes, understand your people.
What do you say?
For them to understand what you are communicating.
Yes. And then the real life aspect, there is another challenge. Is the challenge that they are actually, because be worked on so that deaf people can actually they will understand the emotions in every of these captions. So there is something called auto transitioning. If I'm saying something, if we have two speakers on the screen, in a particular moment, we're saying several things. Of course, you will definitely see some that they will say audience, and they will put whatever they are saying. First speaker saying this, they are no longer, they don't really flow with that. And now there is this emotion aspect whereby they put emotions to it. I know there is what's it called? 11 Lab. I know most voiceover artists will not like this 11 Lab, but 11 Lab basically make this thing so easy in such a way that it's feeling some kind of emotion. That is now you as somebody that is even good at what you do. If you're not good with what as a voiceover artist, you definitely will not be able to actually prompt 11 Lab to be able to give you add the emotions to some of this audios that you want to generate. I mean, everything, all the like someone's. I mean, there is a lot. There is auto-generate layout, lower tones, and all background remover, real-time background remover, AI light correction. You can easily correct. Like I can correct the audience to engage in. People can engage easily. Auto comment moderation. You can have auto comment moderation. You don't need to even have a whole. I want to stay on something. So seriously, AI can really do a lot. I mean, there was one particular. Okay, let me just give this example. There was one particular company that I worked for in the UK. There's something called CRM. CRM is customer relation management, a platform whereby we can easily, without having to get a customer care service. It is basically AI based. AI can easily pick the call, have a normal conversation like human, book time, buy stuff for us. I mean, it's basically automated. It's an agent. It's an AI agent. It's one of those things that I was actually working on. I mean, AI can do a whole lot. AI can do a whole lot. And then for it to, like I rightly said, for it to do a whole lot, you as a person, whoever is using it has to be somebody that have the knowledge already. Mm-hmm. It's not just somebody that just want to say, I heard that AI can do this, and I've got basic knowledge about it. You will spend money, You will spend money, You will so waste money. You will be so frustrated, like, this thing is not giving me what I want.
Since sincerely speaking. So I want to beg every one of us, media is beyond the lens. We have the innovations now, we have the idea now. The media is now we have a new innovation by doing live streaming, visual production, social media broadcasting, online TV and digital medias. And the aspect of the creative aspect, we have the cinematography, we have the video production, we have the broadcast, we have the church media too, we have the mosque media, we have the traditional media too now. Then we have the online TV and online radio now. Then we have the live streaming, we have the content creator. In the aspect of innovation, we have the multimedia cameras, we have the remote productions, then we have the AI aspect. Then AI can automatically edit a video for you now. We have a video editor automatically, we have a graphic design, then we have AI captions and subtitle, we have AI
Be giving us updates. Be giving us updates. You are telling us what they can do. Be giving us the updates.
okay. So we have some AI that can also generate a script. We have smart camera tracks. Then we have AI live that can help you to encode some areas of your live streaming. So I want to beg every one of us these days now, you can make use of your Google to generate some things. I want to beg us, don't let us limit our ideas, don't let us limit our knowledge in just by saying what I know is what I know. Please, let's go beyond that. Let's trust our programs, or anytime we host our online program, I always try to create a community so that if you have a questions, you can ask any one of us or anybody. You can just throw your questions online, then anybody that come across it can be able to answer all those questions. So I'm begging us for those of us that are still in the community, you know what we always learn. So please and please, by God's grace, I want to sincerely say this. I want to say a very big I'm so sorry, it's an apology about Mr. Adeniyi. Presently now, Mr. Adeniyi is the head of a department in UK, and he sent me a message this morning that he will not be able to join because presently now he has a big assignment at hand and it will not be convenient for him to join. So he promised us that we can have a class or just a 1 hour or 30 minutes. And this person I'm talking about, sincerely speaking, before I can add anybody to my flyer, I do say it, my people know me very well. Before I can add you to my flyer, I will be able, I will see some things that people can learn from you. Sincerely, I want to say this about Mrs. Shewa. I think we met a March or so, if I'm not mistaken, ma. I think March, yes. And since that time till now, sincerely, I've go through our social media, I've go through some of our work. Most of the times I do join our programs just for me to learn 1 or 2 things, and I've seen her that she's loaded. I just enter and I said, Madam, I would love to have you on our program. She said yes, to the modern. So please, let's learn. As I can see a lot of my people here, I can see a lot of the media head, both radio stations, TV stations, and church, and I think some companies too. Very big time to everybody that joined. I know we'll be able to learn.
Low battery, please charge.
So I know we'll be able to learn 1 or 2 things. So please, I want to beg us now. I think there are some questions here. Sorry, let me quickly go through the chats. Do you have questions? Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all those feedback. So please, to round it off, I will just leave the floor for all our guest speakers to just say 1 or 2 things before we round it off. Thank you so much for just 2 or 1 minute. I will just want us to just drop a recap and a conclusion part before we round it off for today for this media hangouts, the online version for this year. Thank you so much. Over to you, Mrs. Adeshewa. Let's start from you then.
Because my name started with A. You're only starting for me. Adeshewa A. All right, so whatever I gained in law, learning does not stop. We keep learning every day. And I believe I've met amazing creative minds. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Adeni, sorry.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Awanda. Of course, you are Wanda. Thank you so much for having me. I really want to appreciate everybody for joining the live stream. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for the privilege to be able to share with us. I also learned. Oh, of course, don't worry. But we will definitely send something out. Thank you so much, Miss. Don't let me more than me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I believe something. The last thing I wanted to say was that let's learn. So many of these things are out there. Let's fact check, especially on WhatsApp. WhatsApp that we now have reshare. It's very, very easy for us to reshare. We just reshare, and the message is just going here and there on our status. I mean, let's always fact check before we do things, and let us also harness ourselves well with AI tools. Let's harness ourselves so well with that it won't be strange to us. We won't be left out in the world, because a whole lot is going on. I'm not going to lie to you, a whole lot is going on. I'm not going to lie to you, a whole lot is going on. If you go and read about Claude is crazy. Every day they release something. And the crazy. Are you talking to me, sir?
No. Somebody is giving us a background noise.
Okay. And then he's giving AI. We are always going to give AI vibes. I know. Let's harness ourselves so well. Let's harness ourselves so well that this AI era won't just be a watcher, but will be an outlier that we are also getting things done, and everybody will enjoy it. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for your time. See you the next time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Wonder.
Thank you so much.
And our host. Thank you, Ms. Shola.
Yeah, thank you so much. The moderator. Right. Yeah, Michael. I'm Miracle. Sorry.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. This has been a very bad that just as all the speakers have said, let's learn how to harness the power of AI to help us. There are many tools out there, or there are many creative bodies, just like Ms. Adeshewa said, that we can use that is going to help our workflows. Mr. Adeni, I think I'm right, mentioned many or quite a few number of plugins, AI apps, and even Mr. Shakesy also mentioned some of the apps you can use that is going to help your workflow. So, what in this age and time that we are in the AI era, evolution rather, where you need to join the moving train, or else you'll be left behind. And by the time you'd want to pick up, you'll be nowhere to be found again. So, in a nutshell, look for the best tool. Don't stop learning, and join a community. A community will help you better. In all honesty, I'm a product of community, and get a mentor as well. Get a valid mentor. This person you can be able to text, ask question, and is going to answer you, or he or she, depending on wherever your niche is. Get a mentor. Belong to a community. Definitely, your mentor might have a community. Join his community. Ask questions. You get clarification, and you see yourself getting better at what you do. And also, what you feed your eyes matters. If you are feeding your eyes with good images created by great photographers, trust me, in no time you would want to recreate such. If you are feeding yourself with good live streamings like Director Enan's streams and videos and all sorts, you will see yourself want to do something like Director Enan. If you are listening to Ms. Adeshewa's voiceover or radio program and you are interested in that niche, you would also see yourself wanting to do what she is doing. Do you get it? So these are very important things we need to put into consideration. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. It's so nice to have you around. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this year Media Hangout, the online version. I pray by God grace. I'm still praying, you know, most of the times I do things on my own low key. So I pray by God grace we will have the physical Media Hangout this year, if God give me the grace to do the physical aspect this year. We will always have our online then. Later November, December, October, November, we always have our physical one. By God grace, we are still pushing. God should help us. But I want to say something, please, for those that are asking for the link to join the group. Somebody have helped me to post it already. So please, you can just click on it and join the WhatsApp group. I want to plead and please, I want to beg us. Please do that so that for the online audition, for the online version, we always appreciate to just send we always appreciate to send a certificate of participants to everybody that join. So please and please, I would love for those that register, I will send you your own certificate. Thank you for joining, and to my wonderful guests, I want to say thank you so much for taking your time to just give us and impact some things to our life, because me, I've learned a lot too. So please, I want to sincerely say thank you so much. But before we round up, I can see Mr. Daniel want to say something.
Yes, so I just wanted to share something. Okay, so for the connecting part, I think it is from where we are from. So it is very good for us to if we don't have a LinkedIn account, it will be very good for us to have a LinkedIn account so that we can easily just copy our names and then just start and just connect from there as well. It will be really good, and it shows professionalism and it's easy for people to actually see us and employ us.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. I wanted to do this before I round up, before you say that. Please and please, I want to give my guests just to say one or two things. Please drop your social media handles so that people can follow you, and also send so that you can be able to have a good connection. And that is me. I will just enter your DM and ask some questions. So please, let me start from Mr. Daniel, so that I will not start from Mrs. Adeshewa again. She will not attack me. So please, let us drop our social media handles.
Mr. Daniel is also A now. He's also A.
All my guests are A. Me myself are A. So please, let's start from there. Let's drop our social media handles on the comment section. But I can we unmute to just give our social media handle? Okay, from me, on Facebook is Oluwasegun Abraham. On Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, it's BeastTV18. That is my social media handle. Thank you so much for joining. Please, my guests, can we just unmute to just give our social media handles? Mrs. Shewa, can you go ahead? Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, I'm typing it already. On Facebook, Beniji Adeshewa Rest. My company go for A3 Media Concepts. That's my media brand. So Adeshewa _A3 on Instagram. On TikTok, Adeshewa _A3. On LinkedIn, Beniji Adeshewa Rest. On X, Adeniji Adeshewa Rest. On our platform, on WhatsApp, 08133629468. Okay, so that's it. Just search for my name on Google. Adeniji Adeshewa Rest. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Adeniro, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, so I actually wanted to just copy my LinkedIn account and just post it. Yeah, it's Adeniro Adibambo, nothing changed. Adeniro Adibambo. On what's it called? On Instagram, it is Lucid Wind X. I'm coming. I will type it on the comment section.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miracle.
Alright, I'm also typing it in the comment section anyway. So, but on LinkedIn, I'm Miracle Adebayo Miracle or Miracle Adebayo, and on Instagram, I am Mirak DJ. On X, I am Mirak of RCCG, and on TikTok, I am Mirak DJ. I'm going to type everything in the comment section or in the group chat on WhatsApp as well.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. And to everybody that, why is this guy attacking me on my DM like this? I've already told you that you should come online. So I think on YouTube we are cool. Okay, we are cool on YouTube. So beloved, I want to say it is a nice time having